So welcome to the Lockdown Garden Technique series. This is part 2 of our essential tacking skills. Part 1 yesterday was all about getting on with it. Part 2 today is about establishing a platform. As in all manoeuvres, the moment before you do anything tricky, you've got to be stable and steady. So in the tack, that means getting forward on the board and then anticipating the change of direction before you head up. So this is the sequence. From the foot straps, you go back foot forward, front foot forward, back hand forward, front hand forward, head and hips forward. Now you're ready to go for it. In the jibe, we bang on endlessly about the need to prepare early. That's to say, slide the backhand down, unhook, take the back foot out before you bear away, and then, most importantly, to project forward so you're in position to anticipate that acceleration and can dominate the board all the way through the turn. But perhaps because they see it as a slower, more sedate move, preparing early and getting stable is not something people tend to associate with the tack. But starting off balance and getting left behind are the number one reasons for not making it. Coming up is a planing tack, and I stress again that the preparation happens across the wind when you're still fully planing, so you're not trying to move hands and feet as you're heading up. Here's the sequence again. The back foot steps forward, the front foot steps forward just behind the mast foot so the nose stays high and the board can still plane and carve. You then slide the back hand forward on the boom and drop the front hand onto the mast below the boom. Sliding the back hand forwards is really important because it then allows you to project your head, shoulder and hips forward almost level with the mast foot, thereby lessening the distance you've got to travel around the mast. Personally, I find it a lot harder to tack a small board off the plane than on it. With less speed, you've effectively got less volume, therefore less stability, and there's a lot less to lean against, so the room for error is a lot less. Hence the need to be super well balanced and trimmed at the start and the finish. A key thing is to stay right over the middle of the board and to limit all foot movements to within about 12 inches of the mast foot where the board is most buoyant. Let's look at that one again. 95 litre board, 87 kilogram bloke, not much room for error. So if I were to tack now with the back foot that far back, as I pushed off on the back foot to tack, there's a danger I'd sink the tail and just fall off the back. The all important move coming up. Just before I tack, I move the back foot a few inches further forward, and that's just enough to level the board out and keep it floating. If you're feeling a little tail heavy as you come into wind and a bit straddled, just before you tack, lift the back foot in front of the front straps and then go for it. And that's it. More tips coming soon.